Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here with us today. Look, if you follow sports, you know the drill, right? On any given day, we get served up this wild platter of the absolute highest, most euphoric highs and, well, the most agonizing, crushing lows. So what we're going to do in this Explainer is take a really cool, highly structured visual journey right through the heart of today's sports landscape. By breaking down today's source material, we're extracting the core narratives that are totally dominating the sports world right now. Get ready because we've got a lot of ground to cover, and literally every single segment tells a crucial piece of today's epic sports story.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is the roadmap for our explainer today. We'll start off with the marquee matchup, then move into milestones and triumphs, transition over to heartbreaks and blunders, and wrap the whole thing up with drama and speculation. Section 1, the marquee matchup, the Los Angeles Sparks versus the Indiana Fever. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why we're starting here. In the massive landscape of games across all the leagues right now, this specific WNBA clash emerged as the absolute biggest highlight generator of the day. Honestly, when you have this level of talent sharing the court, it demands our attention. Just look at this number. It perfectly captures why. 27. The sports desk literally pulled a massive 27 minutes of straight highlights from this single game between the Sparks and the Fever. I mean, think about that for a second. We live in this era of quick, bite-sized, 30-second social media clips, right? So generating 27 minutes of highlight reel footage proves that this game was the high-energy epicenter of the sports world today. It's a huge testament to the explosive growth, the relentless pacing, and just the sheer volume of spectacular plays happening in the WNBA right now. This isn't just a game recap, guys. It's practically a mini-movie of athletic excellence.
Moving right along to Section 2, milestones and triumphs. Reaching the pinnacle.
Let's kick off these triumphs with a number that absolutely commands respect. 300. Shohei Ohtani stepped up to the plate and just launched his 300 career home run. But the real mini narrative here is how he did it. He hit this jaw-dropping, historic milestone while leading off the game. Seriously, imagine being the opposing pitcher. The game has barely even started, fans are still finding their seats, and boom, you are immediately etched into history by one of the most generational talents baseball has ever seen. It's an electrifying milestone that sets the tone instantly. Let's move to the rest of the diamond and see how this builds, because Ohtani definitely wasn't the only one bringing fireworks today. Look at how these two triumphs basically bookend the perfect baseball game. On one hand, we've got Kazuma Okamoto completely ambushing the opposition by crushing a first-inning grand slam for the Blue Jays. That's an immediate, explosive four-run triumph before you even have time to blink. Then, on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, we have Alan Roden coming up incredibly huge with a walk-off hit for the Twins. These are prime examples of peak athletic performance under totally different types of pressure, the pressure to set the tone early and the immense do-or-die pressure to close the show and send the fans home happy. Now, while we're having a blast celebrating these incredible daily triumphs, it's absolutely crucial to ground them in historical context. And you honestly don't get much more definitive than this. Baseball expert Tim Kurgian flat out stated today, no doubt Justin Verlander is a first ballot Hall of Famer. So what you should take away from this is the sheer weight of a career required to earn a no doubt label from a seasoned expert. We are literally watching a living legend out there on the mound. Taking a moment to acknowledge a guaranteed first ballot Hall of Fame status, that is the ultimate triumph in any athlete's career. Let's broaden our geographic scope a bit to global soccer. Because this relentless drive for triumph isn't just about single games or individual stats. It's about a mindset. Just look at this incredibly powerful statement from Alexia Putellas. I came to England because I want to keep winning. Wow. It's short, it's direct, and it passionately captures the total essence of a champion. She's actively seeking out completely new environments, brand new leagues, simply to maintain a winning culture and push her own limits. That, right there, is the anatomy of a triumph. Let's slow things down a bit for Section 3, heartbreaks and blunders. The agony of the game. As we all know, for every winner in sports, there has to be a loser. Those incredible highs we just looked at, they only exist because the lows are so incredibly steep. And there is perhaps no greater heartbreak on the diamond than the expectation of pitching a flawless, historic no-hitter. You make it through the first inning, then the fourth, then the seventh. The tension in the stadium becomes completely suffocating. Your teammates won't even look at you in the dugout. And then the reality. Dylan Cease loses the no-hitter in the agonizing ninth inning, making it all the way to that final frame, literally just outs away from baseball immortality, only to have the ultimate pitching dream snatched away at the very end. It's a devastating mini-narrative of anticipation ending in sudden, quiet heartbreak.
Now, what's really interesting about this next slide is how heartbreak can sometimes cross the line straight into a complete blunder. Let's walk step by step through what is already being dubbed the royal circus. Step 1, commit an error. Okay, bad, but it happens. Step 2, commit a second error on the exact same play. Yikes, now we're in trouble. Step 3, commit a third consecutive error on that single play to absolutely gift the Mets 3 runs. 3 errors, 1 play, 3 runs. It is sheer, unbelievable chaos out there. It's a kind of agonizing sequence where you just have to shake your head in disbelief at how quickly the fundamentals of the game can completely unravel. Which brings us to our final segment, Section 4, Drama and Speculation, off the field and into the future. We are stepping away from the box scores and the on-field mechanics for a minute and looking at the heated emotions and global issues intersecting with sports. First up, the raw, unfiltered emotion of the game, boiling over. Aaron Boone gets ejected after a fiery exchange with the umpire. Look, in a long, grueling season, the pressure cooker eventually pops, right? It highlights just how intensely these managers are fighting for every single inch, every single borderline call. A fiery argument leading to a full-blown ejection is a vivid reminder of the immense, passionate human element driving the statistics we talk about every single day. Turning now to a grave off-field development. French players are calling for justice after Kylian Mbappe was racially abused by a Paraguay senator. The French team is currently demanding strict accountability regarding these unacceptable remarks from a political figure, bringing this serious, real-world issue directly to the global stage. So, shifting gears back to the wildly speculative side of the sports world, the crucial point is this. Let's look at a hypothetical that could completely rewrite the NBA landscape. Is LeBron's best fit in Miami alongside Giannis? I mean, just let that sink in for a moment. Picture the sheer physical dominance of combining LeBron James's legendary court vision and experience with Giannis Antetokounmpo's unstoppable force down in South Beach. It is the ultimate sports radio and fan forum debate. It's a massive hypothetical hook that demands discussion and forces us to completely reimagine the balance of power in basketball. As we wrap up today's journey through sports history, I leave you with this final, massive question to chew on. If LeBron actually joins Giannis in Miami, does it instantly break the NBA? Think about the possibilities of tomorrow. If you enjoyed the structured breakdown and want to keep digesting the sports world's complex stories through clear, visual explainers exactly like this one, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you so much for learning with me today, and I will see you in the next explainer.